The manager waved his hand towards the chair on the other side of the desk and told Henry to take a seat. "I'm waiting for a long distance the call from Manchester," he explained. The telephone rang just as he spoke. The manager picked up the receiver and for some minutes spoke rapidly and impatiently into the telephone. Henry waited, rather regretting that his interview, which he had been dreading for days, had not begun at once. When at last the manager had finished, a secretary came in with a pile of letters. "I really want to keep you waiting much longer," said the manager apologetically, as he picked up the first letter and began to read it. "But these have to catch the next post." Henry passed the time by examining the manager's office in some detail. On his right there was a large window heavily curtained with a view of the factory yard. Henry could see two workmen pushing a trolley across it towards a shed at the far end. Close to the window there were 3 chairs arranged around a long, low table on which stood a jug of water and some glasses. To Henry's left there was a bookcase which covered the greater part of one wall. The shelves were empty except for a dozen or so reference books, a pile of technical journals which looked as if they might at any moment slip off the shelf and fall to the ground, and on the top shelf, standing by itself and looking rather out of place in the manager's office, a child's plastic toy. Henry could not help wondering how it came to be there. The most impressive piece of furniture in the room was the manager's desk. Everything on its spacious, polished top was arranged with great neatness. On either side of the desk there were 2 metal trays, one marked in, the other marked out. In the latter tray, the manager dropped the letters which he had just signed. Henry had finished his survey of the room when the manager signed the last letter and tossed it into the tray on his right. "That is the lot," he said, as he rang the bell for his secretary to come in and take the letters away. Then he took off his glasses and rubbed his eyes. "Now let me see," he said. "You have come about our advertisement for a clerk in the account section, haven't you?" Henry nodded. His interview had begun.